continue. I hope my headset dies soon. Because I think I left my chair on top of a wire. Hopefully we're okay. Today we're gonna go do some caving in the village we're still stuck in. They haven't quite accepted the improvements I've done as being complete, so I've got to stay here a bit longer. Hey Binky! If you've been wondering, like he is, where the heck I've been for the past 2 weeks, I can tell you now. Cor came to visit after his flight got delayed a day because of some bad storms on the 18th, and it was awesome. So I picked him up on the Friday 2 weeks ago, and he met my parents and we played D&D for his birthday, and I made him a cake. Although I kind of failed with the frosting, made him a nice devil's food cake that he liked, despite the fact that I'd completely messed up the frosting, but he didn't care because he said it was very nice, like fluffy and moist, which is all good. And it was fun spending time with my friends and my dad, because he was the DM for the game. My dad, not the biggest of role players, was quite enjoyed it. It was a bit tough at the beginning, just getting everyone set up and everything written down, but we had quite a lot of fun. I was a paladin halfling called Pansy Hilltop. My dad was a dwarven barbarian called Tiny Cox, after a member of the Lake Lorient team who's called Dean Cox and is quite small. Then my best friend Dave Mr. Silverthorn, because him and his missus have a channel together now, the Silverthorn channel. Put one series up. Oh, hello. I believe that's the source of the zombies. We're gonna have to go investigate that. It's funny seeing them from beneath. Yeah, his spouse and him have a channel, Mr. Silverthorn channel. They've done one series so far, but they are my bestest friends, and they came over, and Mr. Silverthorn was a rogue half-elf, or rogue elf, I think he was. Not quite sure which one he picked. I think an elf. Rogue elf who just, whose crowning moment of hilarity was stealing a diamond off a toilet doorknob and replacing it with some glass that looked better than the diamond that was originally on there. And he was trying to spend like all his allocated money and ended up with an absolute crap ton of weapons. In contrast to me, who was incredibly poor, couldn't afford to buy a war dog. And his missus was very taken with the idea of being a dwarven druid, so that's what she was, and it was very fun. A fun time was had by all. No, he also got to meet my family, Cor did, which was like, it was a little bit surreal introducing him to everybody, but they seemed to like him. Everyone gave him presents, which I thought was really sweet. Then you got him trying to be on his best behaviour, and then we're playing this game, and my uncle decides that he's the one in charge of the cards, and he says, when Mum asked him to pass him a card, he was like, "You've got to say the magic word." So she went, "Please?" But no, the magic word. And he kind of looked at my boyfriend and went, "Danglers." So yeah, my family is weird and bizarre, and but it was so fun. And then the biggest, most important thing that we did was we went to Insomnia together, and due to perhaps the people on the desk not really caring, this isn't the Insomnia Gaming Festival. We went there because I was on the panel, got to be on a panel with Jessie, Starlet and Nettie Plays, who I'd met for the first time, and who's a lovely lady. Poor girl. Poor lady had to climb into a box to do Pictionary during one of our other panels. Though I didn't really know much about her before, she is apparently a very big deal in the YouTubing world. But she's very nice, but due to an oversight, Cor also got a special guest pass, so we could go into all the VIP areas together, which was fun, and being on the panel was great. But honestly, just wandering around a con with my boyfriend was the best bit. And meeting people, like met a bunch of Starlet's friends and Patreons, got to hang around with them, had a very fun dinner when Starlet had to leave, and made friends again, someone that I thought I would never probably speak to again, which was cool. Did see one person I was a little less I was a bit worried about, but nothing came of it. But that was all good. It's all good, all very fun, and Cora's unfortunately gone back home yesterday. Today's Thursday, he flew home yesterday, and he's arrived safely back. Probably most likely asleep right now, and I can't blame him, because the jet lag must be immense. He'll probably do his own video talking about the fun times he had in London. Took him on an open-top bus tour, which he really enjoyed, and it was just fun to be there and kind of like riff on what the tour guide was saying. Just like nice to go and see London. See more of it than you would do walking, I think, when you're on a bus tour, even though it's kind of like very... The one thing that we didn't get to do that he wanted to do was go into the Tower of London, but Tower of London isn't going anywhere. Ouch. We can go see it any time when he comes back, because he is going to come back, because he very much enjoyed it. And it was wonderful having him around. It's because like this is the first time I've ever kind of like shared my place with someone, and it felt so nice. I know that's kind of a bit of a silly word for it, but it felt so nice to like go out shopping and come back and find someone there who was willing to help you put the shopping away, and he'll be sitting there just like happily reading on the sofa or playing a game or telling you like, oh look, the new Critical Role's come out. Should we sit down and watch it? Or like, I've been looking at your DVD, should we watch this? And stuff like that. Coming back, like, it was just so nice. So wonderful. Blissful. Wondrous. That was me thinking I'd never be able to have something like that, but thanks to the internet I could. Oh, I might die. Oh, we are going to jump this way. Oh. Dragon. No, 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 no. I am not going to die. I'm going to live. I'm going to live. Yes. Hooray, I survived. Quick, let's heal up. Form a cry box. Maybe I should have left the elytra off and put some armour on. That's a bit silly. I see you. You're not gonna get me, na 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 na. You won't see me! Bonk. Bonk. And you're dead. Oh, you're gonna be a nightmare to get upstairs, I think. So sorry, mate. You're gonna have to die, unfortunately. If I do spot any more up there, I will definitely drag them and heal them. I see you. Do not want to get thrown into there. Thank you very much. Hello. Goodbye. It's not a spawner, that's what I put down. So now that we did that stupid breakneck run, let's grab up all of this. Oh, hello. Whoops. How did you catch me? What, you 320 no-scoper person? Don't look at the Enderman, don't look at the Enderman. Even though they are so shiny and amazing. Two of them down. Hello. Oh god, don't get angry. No anger, please. I didn't mean to look at you. We have to be very careful. Hello? Hello? We all good now? Excellent. What on earth is this place? I think we should probably get a little bit further down. Thank goodness for the water bucket. How far down am I? There's gold. 3. Ooh, right at the diamond level. Might have to bring you guys back if I find any diamonds. Though, knowing my luck, probably not. Hello, new dynamic lighting. I see you there. Might have to go on a wee strip mining spree, see if I can find anything. So I'll bring you guys back in a minute, and I'll think of any other tales I can tell you. Made my way into a new cave area, and bada bing, found 2 diamonds just in the walls. Oh, that's 4. That's 3, no. I can't count! I'm so excited, I'm just seeing extra diamonds. Oh, there are none. Is that just 3? Moo! Okay, that's just 3, but I do have a fortune 3 pick, so 3, 6, 11. Sweetness. I really don't know what I'm going to use all these diamonds for. I just like having them. I'm a little bit of a Scrooge McDuck when it comes to things like diamonds and gold, even though I rarely use them. Whoop. Nice, one-shotted a spider as it was jumping on my head. Screw you, spiders, screw you! What level are we at? We are just still at diamond level. See some gold up there. I'm gonna have to do something with it. Maybe just like open a glistering melon shop or something. Let's head down this way. Oh, there's more diamonds. More diamonds. That's some tasty diamond. Nope, we will beat you with the spade at midnight. Always got to be careful digging around. Got to be careful with my pickaxe as well. That's something I've got to do. I've got to reheal these tools. Reheal, repair. Do my typical dig slowly around the diamonds. See if I can uncover any more. Looks like it's just 2. Moo. Oh no, it's 3. It's 13. 19 diamonds! Looks like there could be some more around here. Let's check over this way. What a curious room. It looks like it's something someone would hole out while looking for diamonds. Diamonds? Diamonds over this way? No? Yeah, I apologize if you can hear the scaffolding clanking together. There's builders doing stuff in the gardens. But it's Thursday and I thought, you know what, I'm going to record stuff, get myself back into the swing of things because I've got 4 days until I'm back at work. Which I'm really not looking forward to. But alternately, I am kind of looking forward to it because I've had 2 weeks off. I should be feeling a lot calmer. Should be less stressed for the moment. I can learn, just, you know, take things as they come. And I've got the memory of core keeping me sane. Just trying to think of any other good stories from Insomnia. Well, I could tell you about some of the games I played. I played World of Final Fantasy, which is a kind of interesting looking little game on the PS4. Which means I'm going to have to try and finagle my brother's PS4 off him somehow. Because none of my consoles I have bought at all. I haven't had any new consoles ever. Apart from my DS, which I got for my birthday. Well, back when I was 22, so this was a good few years ago now. 29, no one was wondering. Yeah, apart from my DS, my DS and my GBA, I have never bought another console because I've mostly just been given my brother second-hand stuff. He gave me his PlayStation 2 because he was fed up of me playing Final Fantasy 12 on it all the time, so he just ended up giving it to me, which I loved him for. He's also given me his Xbox 360, similarly, which I love him for. That and nothing else. Yeah, I love him for many other reasons. Because he's my sibling, even though he gets on my nerves. Love you, little bro! So I need to find some way of finagling his PS4 off him. Because I want to play Until Dawn. I want to play all the games that came out ages ago that I've not been able to play because I'm too poor to afford new consoles. So I really want to play Until Dawn. I really want to play The Last of Us, even though that came out time ago. Beyond Good and Evil, I think it was called. No, Beyond Two Souls. Like all this stuff that I watched pause on pause play back in the day when I could still feel like I could watch it. I think this is as good as we're going to get, so we'll head back down through here. Let's watch anything else. Yeah, World of Final Fantasy. Interesting little game. You can use the people from the other games as like summons and stuff, which I found very interesting. Like in the demo we had, you could summon Tidus, who did like good water damage against the fire boss that we had to fight. That I didn't kill the first time I played it, but destroyed the second time I did. Also played a little bit of Sky Wars on Hypixel, because Hypixel had a booth there. Noxcrew also had a booth, so I played a little bit of a fighting game. That's probably what it's called. So I had to go support Jessie, and did a parkour challenge that I did surprisingly good at, despite the fact that I normally suck at parkour. And then me and Cor played a couple of card/board games. One called Mystic Vale, which is a card building game where you play as a bunch of druids who are trying to give life back to their world. So you got to try and basically you get these decks, and a lot of them have got blank cards in them. You got to try and buy stuff with mana, and if you ever get like 3 cursed lands, your go is then over. You got to like pile together all the money you've got, buy stuff, and then someone else's go. But if you get like a load of these with a tree tiles on them, then you end up spoiling and you can't do anything. Which is very interesting. I took it over to my parents, they enjoyed it. My mum surprisingly enjoyed it a lot. She's not normally the biggest fan of games. Like she likes playing Canasta, she likes playing Rummikub, she likes playing Carcassonne, like just kind of like casualish games that you don't need to have much strategy for. Just, you know, games that you can just quickly pick up and play. Like, although she really does like Settlers. Although we haven't played that in forever. But she really enjoyed it, my dad really enjoyed it. He was annoyed that he lost in the first game, but then he won the second one and was like, oh, I really like this now. Which is just typical of him. We also played a Firefly card game, which is an official game. Whoa, hello. I've been this way. And I am rather confused now. What biome are we in? We're in a river biome. We played this really interesting Firefly card building game. Is this where I came yesterday? So I was on here for a bit, just caving again. Yeah, I've somehow broken... Ah, yes, I remember this place. So we've broken through into the massive caves on the other side. So now I'm a little lost. But I'm sure we can find our way back. Yeah, it's like this Firefly game, which surprisingly is official and backed by Fox, which is just bizarre, seeing as they didn't really give a shit about it, give a poop about it when it was being aired, given how they screwed it over. Their famous screwing over of Firefly, which every nerd is still filled with rage. Yes, tap 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 tap. Shut up. Which is another deck building game, although you plays different characters. Sorry, I accidentally hit the button by mistake. I played Mal. Core was Kaylee. Then the couple of the game developers or testers there were Mal and Wash. No, Mal, Zoe, and Book. No, sorry, were Jane and Book and Zoe. Whoops. It's very fun. It's very tough. There's a bunch of episodes you got to do. You got to like finish all the things from the episodes. Like the first one, you had to go and get through salvage, but you've also got to dodge alliance people, and you got to do all these side missions and stuff. And it gets tougher as you go on. Like you then got to get the salvage back to Patience. You got to defeat her so she doesn't kill you, as well as defeating Dobson and a bunch of other people. It was really hard. We got up to the 3rd episode, then we died. Well, episode 2, technically, because Serenity is the 2-parter. But no, it was very fun. A very fun time was had, and I do kind of really miss Core quite badly now. It feels weird this morning waking up without him next to me and snoring. I miss that so much, even though I slept better than I did when he was here. Yeah, he snores. It's kind of loud, but we're working on stuff. So yeah, it's good times, and I'm looking forward to doing more stuff on the server. I guess this is as good a place as any to discuss my plans for the channel. Probably be doing a separate vlog here, but I am planning just to like revamp my channel, keep it interesting. I think KB's had the similar kind of idea that I have. He calls it Steam Saturdays, I'm calling it Mix It Up Monday, where I basically just play a game chosen at random from my Steam list or the list of stuff that I have downloaded from places, and then just like playing a game for half an hour on Monday. Maybe making a series out of it, but not sure. Like just one episode here and there of various things. Like I could play some of my other save of Stardew Valley. But I'm going to dig up. Okay, we're in the desert, so we have to be careful. I can pillar up here. And then I want to kind of do like a Frightening Fridays or something, but if it turns, because I've got a fair few horror games in there in my Steam inventory. But I guess if I end up like playing Five Nights at Freddy's first or a bunch of other stuff, might not be the best thing to do. Also, I want to start streaming a bit more. So like if there's a game that people have really been into for Monday, then I can stream that on Friday maybe a bit. Carry on with it, or do some other stuff. Like, oh, we're gonna die. No, not. Haha. Freedom! Actually, let's pillar up and grab a bunch of sandstone. We do need sandstone, because it's an absolute pain to get. Where are we? Oh, hello. Okay, we've emerged right next to the village, which is useful. Let's run. Get back inside, because it's raining and dark and scary things come out when it's raining. Let's see what our haul's been. So we've got a couple more lapis. We now have 27 diamonds. Got a bunch more gold. Got a bunch more iron. And we've got some good building materials. I'm probably going to make a bunch more houses a little bit like this. I think I should probably smelt the sand I've just picked up into glass. I'm going to need that for windows. Oh, it's actually a storm. Okay, I'm going to get inside. Actually, not inside that house because that's just stupid. Okay, well, actually, I'm not going to be able to get inside. I've got to go clean up all the zombies. Go into protector mode, but I will leave you guys here. If you've enjoyed it, I'll be back in the swing of DV and everything starting this week. So look forward to everything I have mentioned, and if you've been in Insomnia and you saw me but you didn't come up and tell me, or like, if you saw me in Insomnia, leave me a message in the comments. If you'd like to see me at maybe other gaming conventions, also let me know. I won't be at Minecon this year because Insomnia cost a lot as it is, and I only have so much money now that I'm living alone in a flat that costs quite a lot in a very expensive city. But if I can get to more conventions, I will try. If you can recommend any good ones to me, let me know. If you've got Insomnia stories, share them. If there's anything you want to see me do in this village, also let me know. Like, been thinking of a few things, like maybe setting up an infirmary for people that get turned into zombie villages. Yeah, if you can think of anything interesting I can do here until they are happy that I've done enough. I need to go back to Farhaven at some point and pick up a pumpkin. Because I want to have some iron golems around here as well. Maybe start up a little pumpkin farm so they can make their own. Leave them a bunch of iron. But anyway, enough waffle. I'm Paige of Maces. This has been Decidedly Vanilla, TTFN.